What is going on, dudes? Welcome back to Best Easy Minecraft Farms, where I go over the easiest but the best and most efficient Minecraft farms in the game, and I teach you guys step by step how to make them. In this one, we're going to be going over 4 early game yet super efficient iron farms, and I'm going to be going over them. I'm going to let you guys vote on which one I am going to do a tutorial on. I might just do one, I might do all of them, and one of them I already have a video for the farm for. So let's go ahead and start with this one over here. So this one right here is a very early game farm. It's super easy to make. I show you guys exactly how to get the zombie in there very easily, and the villagers. All you got to do is find a village and get them there. So basically we have these villagers pinned in their beds up top. They're boxed in by these slabs, and then the zombie is trying to pathfind up these trap doors to get in there and get them. And the way that he's hopping up and down makes it so that they see him some of the time, but not all the time, and when they're trying to sleep. This one I did have a lot of issues with on a server when I tried to build it. The zombie didn't always hop, so this one definitely has some issues, but when it is working perfectly, you're getting around 300 to 400 iron ingots an hour, which is pretty good. But I don't recommend making this one on a server because it did have a lot of issues. Unless you're trying to make something very early game and just have some iron right off the bat, it's very easy for that. This is the second design, and if you want me to make this design, just comment 2 down in the comments. And this is a Techman88 design. I've modified it a little bit. This used to be one of my favorite design, but there are some issues with this design. And the way that this works is you have the zombie in at a certain height because he's in a cauldron. These guys hop up and down on the water, so that obstructs their view sometimes, but not all the time, allowing them to sleep, but then they also get scared. You're able to put 2 modules with the one zombie that's scaring them. With these exact positionings, you have to get these very exact, otherwise you're going to ruin the efficiency. And this one does get around 800 to 900 iron ingots an hour if you set up both modules and you have everything going perfectly. Some of the problems with this one is if you put the beds the other way, then sometimes the villagers will drown, which is a huge issue because replaying them is a huge hassle. If you don't cover the top of the zombies with glass or something, thunder can strike them and turn them into witches, and then they'll all eventually die and despawn. And another thing is that when you put the water in here like this, sometimes some guy floats into the back and he can't get to his bed, which makes it so that this module will no longer spawn iron golem. So that is a huge issue. The spacing's perfect so that none of these villagers can sense when a iron golem spawns over there, and none of those ones can sense this one, which makes the rates really good. That's how we're able to get 800 to 900 iron ingots an hour. So if you want a build tutorial for this one, all you got to do is comment 2 down in the comments, and feel free to vote for as many as you want. So this is the next one, and this one's probably my favorite. So I took the Techman88 design, or the modified version that I had, and then what I did was I removed the water, which got rid of the problem of them drowning. So then you could put the beds all this way, and then none of them will drown. And what I did with the zombie was I put 1 water source in there, and I put soul sand underneath, so then he's hopping up and down, and that is the mechanism that makes it so that the view is obstructed some of the time, but not all of the time. And this one gets really good rates. This one also gets 800 to 900 ingots per hour. I think it's about the same rate as that one. That one might get a little bit better when it's working perfectly, but because of the problems that this one has, I do recommend this one, and it is my favorite. You have to cover up the beds like this after the update in 1.16.2 or 3, I think, so that the villagers won't actually spawn here. And make sure you cover everything with carpets, otherwise the iron golems will spawn somewhere that you don't want them to spawn, and then they won't spawn anymore. This design I also like. The only downside, this one is very similar to the other one over there, but instead of the bubble vader, we're using a redstone circuit to push him up and down on a piston. So this one also gets 800 to 900 iron ingots an hour. I don't really like this one because of the redstone. It is going to create some additional lag on servers and stuff and in your own world. And it is kind of noisy down here. And it did get slightly less rates, but it is roughly about the same. So I do think that middle design right there is the best one. But yeah, just comment which one you want me to make an actual tutorial for, and I'll make it. I hope it's number 2 because I do think number 2 is the best. But just comment down below either 2, 3, or 4. So I guess this middle one is actually 3. So if you want this one, definitely comment 3. I do think that you should comment 3. But yeah, they all get about 800 to 900 iron ingots an hour. If you do want to make that first one, go check out my other video. It's like simple, compact iron farm. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was really quick. I'm looking forward to making the tutorials for, you know, one of these farms or maybe all of them. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!